Something's Cooking with Alpa, and we want idlis today. I am craving for idlis, and that is why we are going to make instant idlis. When you crave for something, you got to have it. But what if it takes you overnight and there is a long process of planning involved? Then that craving goes away, right? So that's why we are going to make instant idlis. Now idlis are just amazing by itself, but the fun doesn't stop just right there. You can make masala idlis, you can make puri idlis, you can make mini idlis, you can make idlis, burgers, sandwiches. As I said, no stopping. So let's start with this instant idli, which is the Rava Idli. Very few ingredients that you're gonna need to make this. Let's quickly look at the ingredients. This is suji, that's semolina, or you also call it rava. You're gonna need some curd, which is unsweetened yogurt. And this is a tad bit on the sour side, some salt, a little bit of oil, and a idli stand. Now this stand actually belongs to my grandmother. It's looking really rugged because I make idlis a lot. So that is why it's looking so rugged. I want to give you one tip. Before we pour the batter, just make sure that you have nicely oiled these cavities and there are good holes. Like if those holes are covered, then use a safety pin or a toothpick and make sure that there are holes, it's not covered. That is how you're going to get those soft idlis. Also, you see these big holes over here, so make sure this is right underneath this cavity. So that is how you're going to be able to give the steam and you will get those soft idlis. So let's begin with the process. It's very simple. I've taken this semolina. In this I am going to add the curd, but before I add curd, I'm going to add some water to the curd and mix it properly. Okay, so we are just going to make sure that the curd is nicely blended with the water. Okay, so now we are going to add this to our suji. So we're gonna quickly add it. If need be, we can add a little bit more water. We might just need a tad bit water, but let's add as we go along, as I always do. Less chance of messing up. So everything is mixed in well together. If you can, let me show you the consistency. See, this is pourable consistency. It's like a thick slurry. For a reference point, I can say it's like a melted ice cream, but not as pulpy or grainy as a melted ice cream. So this is what you want to get at, and we are going to keep it aside. And do not worry, I have all the ingredients along with its quantities written on www.somethingscookingwithalpa.com. So I'll see you back in half an hour. It's been half an hour since our batter has been sitting. Look at the consistency. This is how you want it. Now we just need to add salt and Eno, and I think I forgot to mention Eno, which is fruit salt, at the beginning of this video. So do remember to add this. But before we add this, we need to do three things. One is we need to add a little bit of water that will reach just about this much. And not touch the bottom of our idli stand, and we're going to keep it for boiling. And I've also oiled these two plates. I'm just going to quickly show you how to oil this. Just take a tad bit of oil and just run it through like that, and there you go. Perfect. So we have oiled all our idli stands, and now it's time for us to add the salt and the Eno. Once we add the ENO, I'm gonna vigorously mix this entire thing together in going in one direction. So I'm gonna put 2 sachets of ENO, and now just whisk it. Just keep whisk it. You see this cottony texture? That is exactly what you want. That is what is going to make the idlis nice and soft. Now it's set. Now it's time for us to add the idli batter onto the idli stand. So I'm just going to show it to you. And then this is how we are going to repeat and fill the rest of the stand. So I've already put the idli batter in the stand. As you can see, I've made an alternate, like the holes, then the idli, and then the holes. Okay, so that is how you're going to get that soft idlis. And the water is now boiling, so now time for us to gently lift this and put it inside and cover it up and let it cook on high. So we're gonna let this cook for 8 to 10 minutes without the whistle. So it's been 8 minutes. I'm gonna turn off the flame and I'm gonna check if the idlis are ready. So I'm just gonna wait for about 10 seconds so that whatever steam is left inside the pressure cooker comes out, and then I'm going to use a fork. You can even use a toothpick and just poke a hole over here. If the batter sticks to the fork, that means that it is still uncooked. But the batter didn't stick over here, that means our idlis are ready. It all depends on what kind of flame you have your idlis on, or what ingredients you are using. So it all depends on that, how much time you need to keep the idlis in the pressure cooker. So for me, 8 minutes worked like magic. Now the way to remove the idli is very simple. Take a spoon, dip it in water, and then just hold this and just go around like this gently. Very gently, and then just scoop it one more time, and then voila. So that's how you're just gonna repeat the same process again and scoop it all up. Nicely plated idlis, aren't they looking so cute? But now my mouth is watering and I cannot wait to try them. So I'm just going to grab one and try it. Look how soft they are. Just look how soft they are. Anyways, I'm going to give it a try. Absolutely wonderful. Very soft, very spongy. I have to do justice. I have to have it with the other chutney. Just for you guys, you know. Amazing. So soft. Just in half an hour and you are ready with amazing idlis. Do try this with chutney or even sambar. It goes perfectly well with sambar as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me. And by the way guys, if you have subscribed, you are just absolutely awesome. And if you haven't, you will be missing out many more recipes which I will be uploading at least once a week. So do subscribe and I will see you later. Take care. Bye bye.